Hey everybody, another fun lesson, lesson 112, more on multiplication of radicals. So we've had radicals outside of an expression like this, and we've distributed. Okay, so this was 2 radical 3 plus 3, right? Because radical 3 times radical 3 is 3, right? Can't combine these, they're not like. So we've done that. And today what we'll be doing is taking binomials that have radicals and doing FOIL. All right, so fun. We've got 2 plus radical 2 times 3 plus radical 8. All right, so let's go ahead, do FOIL, do first times first to 6. Let's do last times last. Okay, so radical 2 times radical 8 is radical 16. Which we know is 4, right? Good. All right, then we have inside product would be 3 radical 2 and 2 radical 8, okay? Let me move my little equal sign a little bit. All right, now we simplified this. Can't we simplify radical 8? Sure. All right, let's do that. And let's go ahead and put the 6 and 10, or 6 and 4 together and get 10. Okay, that takes care of these two. All right, plus 3 radical 2, and then radical 8 we could write as 4 by 2, right? So the square root of 4 comes out as a 2 times the 2 that's already there gives me 4 radical 2. Okay, I hope you saw that. Let me do it again. Radical 8 is 4 by 2. I know the square root of 4 is 2. 2 times the 2 out there gives me 4 radical 2. Okay, already combined the 2 whole numbers. Okay, so do you see that these two can be combined? Wonderful. So 10 plus 7 radical 2 would be your final answer. All right, so fun, isn't it? Okay, let's do another one. Just think how much you're going to miss doing math once we're finished. You'll miss out on all this fun. Okay, so let's do FOIL, all right? So 4 times 2 is 8. Last times last, okay, that's going to be a negative 2 radical 25, right? Okay, inside product, 2 radical 5, outside product, negative 8 radical 5. Hope everybody sees that. Okay. All right, so these are like, and we could simplify this. So 2 times 5 is 10, right? All right, so 8 minus 10 is a negative 2. 2 radical 5s minus 8 radical 5s would be negative 6 radical 5. All right, let's do another one. Got 2 plus square root of 2, 3 plus 2 square root of 2. All right. 2 times 3 is 6. Radical 2 times 2 radical 2 would be 2 radical 4. Inside product and outside product. Okay, as you see here, square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So combining like terms, 6 and 4 is 10. 3 radical 2 plus 4 radical 2. And there's our final answer. Okay, now the last one, last example, is just a tad tricky. I'm going to make sure we all understand what to do. Now this has radical 2x. Now the x is not underneath the radical, nor is this y. And we're supposed to square this binomial. And what do I suggest that you do? Oh yes, you need to write this twice so that you are not tempted to just distribute the exponent. If you write it twice, you'll remember that you have to do FOIL and there will be a middle term. All right, so let's do this. First times first. So radical 2 times radical 2 is 2x squared, correct? Remember, that x is not underneath the radical. Okay, then last times last would be 3y squared, correct? Radical times radical is radicand. All right, now inside product would be radical 6xy. Outside product would be radical 6xy. Okay? So, when I combine my like terms, you guys see that these are like. There's one radical 6xy and another radical 6xy. So how many radical 6xy's do I have? Oh, you're right. I have 2 of them. And this is my final answer. All right, so you've got 4 practice. So go ahead and stop the video, do those, and then come back and check. So for A, when I did my FOIL, I got these. Now radical 16 is 4. And with my 5 radical 8, I simplified 8 to 4 by 2. The radical 2 radical 4 is 2 that comes out multiplied by the 5. So 10 radical 2. So these are like, okay, and 15 and 4 gives me 19. All right, so right here, as you see, my last term is going to be 15, and this is my final for B. For C, you can see my FOIL here, combining like terms. And my FOIL here, notice I have 2 of these, therefore 2 radical 14 xy. And there we have it. All right, so go on to RenWeb. Check what you have to do, get it done, and have a great afternoon.